Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode, we've survived the third class trial, and we found out that everything that happened during the murders of Hifumi and Tataka were all the result of a complicated master plan that Celeste cooked up with Hifumi as her accomplice. But she ended up betraying Hifumi right after he did his part in their plot, and was planning to basically get away scot-free after having silenced her accomplice. But we found out the truth of the whole scheme that she concocted, and well, she's dead now. But so are now Hifumi and Taka, so we are now down 3 more people, and there's only 7 left of us now, out of what we originally started with. So our numbers are dwindling. And also, we also found out that it was Celeste who made Alter Ego disappear. But she basically gave us the key that led us to Alter Ego in the dressing room, where she had hidden the laptop right before she was executed. So we now have Alter Ego back, and it looks like Alter Ego is on the verge of cracking open some very important files stored within the computer. And finally, after we checked out a hidden room that Kyoko told us about that she disappeared to during the initial investigation, we found that there was apparently some important files in there, like a student registry and the like, along with a note that simply said, "Do not leave." But before we could look into those files any further, we were attacked by a masked individual, and when we woke up, we found that all the files had disappeared. And then, on our way back, I almost forgot to mention this too, we witnessed a scene between Monokuma and Sakura. And going by the vague conversation we were able to overhear, it would look like as though Sakura was basically now going to defy the Mastermind and break whatever a deal that they had together. And if we take that, think about that for just a second, we could essentially take that as an indirect admission that Sakura may have actually been a spy that everyone has been suspicious of this whole time, regarding, well, who the identity of the spy was, I mean. Of course, we don't have 100% confirmation yet, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get it quite soon. Maybe in this very episode. But anyway, I think that covers everything, so I'm going to hit continue, and we're going to now start Chapter 4 of the story. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning, in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So there's only 5 of us here. Well, you're forgetting 2 more people here. Only a third of the people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still, what did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the Mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
I think Kyoko is onto you. She knows you're hiding something. Okay. In that case, let's eat till we pass out.
Huh?
What do you mean in that case?
'Cause,
Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts, and eat till we can't stand up.
What?
That's like a Deep Impact style. Meteor impact, extinction level event combination of foods.
Huh?
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Oh no, just a regular P&J sandwich is normally enough to get me by. Call me simple. Also honey and bee pollen. Still, the till we can't stand up part is the problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial's over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah! And think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts. And in comes Mr. Doom and Miss Gloom in 3, 2...
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over. I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. Don't jinx it, Hina. He might cry. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. Huh? What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits...
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune-telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That's not very accurate at all. And considering that you're the ultimate clairvoyant, I think that should really say a lot about how accurate fortune-telling in general really is. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Well, yeah! It's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap!
I told you, my fortune-telling isn't like some occult thing.
So,
Fortune-telling isn't a cult? Apparently not, according to our local expert here.
You got it all wrong!
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Huh?
Cattle? What?
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually...
No! You're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me! You've been dissected by aliens? Then where are your organs? It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. They wanted the hamburger in your stomach. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
But...
And before long...
The end is nigh!
The sky was filled with mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy being came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart.
Were you high when this happened? Just out of interest?
One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means?
They only wanted 100% beef, I guess.
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill. And they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through. Seriously though, are you okay, hero? Has all this pain, suffering, and death just finally driven you to the edge, so to speak? I can't tell if you're for the cult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean!
I stink of... How dare you! Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. No, it's not. Good hygiene is, well, fucking good. Go shower. That's fine. Anyway. I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone. What's your guarantee?
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never. Yours too. Even though you don't really seem like you'd harm a fly. Me either. I hope not, because they won't stand a chance if you went after them, Sakura.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. So that just leaves our novelist and her split serial killer personality. And, of course, the insufferable snob. I feel like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we finally become united. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But
They're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. You sure? Maybe for all we know, the reason that they keep spending so much time away from us is that they're actually going on some romantic getaways together inside the school somewhere. You hear that, Jill? You might actually have been going on dates with the master without you knowing. Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. You, for even entertaining the idea. All-star apologies. We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Okay, so let's see what we got upstairs waiting for us. I would go around and search for coins around all the school, but I don't really feel the pressing need to do that. I'm not hanging out with anybody right now. There's no free time events going on, so I really have no incentive to go, well, spend money for gifts or anything like that. So I just think I'll just go ahead and go check out the next floor. Now, the stairs should be right around here, yeah? Here we are. Floor number 4. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No. This time I have to find it. So let's see what we got here. We got our restrooms, a music room going by the piano image, an office going by the desk with the flags, another kind of classroom that's right in front of us, going by the image. That would be the science room. And here we have a data lab linking to a room with Monokuma's face on it. We are 2 classrooms further down south. And what looks like a chemical room of sorts. So let's start looking. Oh, good. The door's locked. Guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. But for how long? That's the real question we should be asking. Nothing worth looking at. Got it. So let's check our music room. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. I'm sure Saika would have loved to have explored a room like this if she were here. Is this a grand piano? It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. And we got coin! Surveillance camera. I just don't think I'll ever get used to it. I mean, who could get used to being watched 24/7? This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Being scared of it won't do any good. Better off just ignoring it completely. Only 1 coin to find, huh? How sad.
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Huh! Well, I did find a secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mounds of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry. I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I have suspected the Mastermind might come after you. And yet you set me up there alone anyway. Thanks, Kyoko! It's not like as though I was in mortal danger or anything. That you weren't taking a bit of a risk. Like, come on, man! The least you could have done was set me in a suit of armor, like the one in the school shop. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the Mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the Mastermind would react. Then volunteer yourself for dummy testing next time. God damn! Essentially, I wanted to find out if the Mastermind actually knew about that room.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room. That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the Mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was gonna get attacked.
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing, though, right? After all, you're a boy. My dick isn't a shield of armor, you bitch! What did you think a boy is? Apparently a walking mass of armor. Fine. I understand. And let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, "You must not leave."
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? Yes, it is. She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong? That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey,
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? Yes, it was. You're right, there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Honestly, there really is no harm in telling her. I mean, just tell her what you saw and what you overheard. It wouldn't be like you're lying about it here. I mean, you could just share your theories, but you know, you can just be honest and say, I don't know for sure if it means what I think it means. Like, there's no harm here. Just not telling her would just be kind of like a bit of a slap in the face after, you know, her telling us about the secret room and all that stuff. Even though she did kind of set us up here to get attacked. I mean, that is still a real dick move. But still. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. How? How would it make things worse? This is Kyoko we're talking about. The one person who likes to hold her cards close to her hands. I mean... Or was it chest? Was that how the expression went? Whatever, you know what the fuck I mean. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but... There's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence. Just tell her! And of course, you're just gonna railroad me here to betrayal. Even though she kind of betrayed me first a bit by setting me up to be attacked by the Mucho Wrestler. Sorry, Kyoko, but saltine cracker without the salt feels like being an absolute dumbass right now. Sorry. I can't tell you. Not yet.
correct.
So, that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share. I'm sorry. I really am.
That's fine.
It's fine. You can be honest, it isn't fine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, and also, you really aren't a bitch. But you can act a... But you did act a bit bitchy at a couple times, and frankly, that was not cool throughout this whole game. With those as our parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. You think? Are you sure? Maybe you need to search for some conclusive evidence for it before determining that she is indeed mad for you. Go ahead. I can wait. And maybe she can too. Seriously though, what the fuck is this? Just railroading me here to a stupid decision like that. What an absolutely arbitrary way here just to create tension. Like, again, what would the harm have been in just telling her? I mean, maybe I'm missing something here from a writing standpoint, but I just don't get it. One day I saw Monokuma... Get out of the way! I'm trying to read! One day I saw Monokuma in class. Okay, that's all it really said that was of note. Anyway, hi, hero. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Being scared of it won't do any good. Okay. We got coin! There's a clock right there, but... What use is time in here? You never know. Well, no, I do know. Last trial, time very much came in handy when it came to us finding out who the culprits were. So, fuck off with that sentiment, Makoto. A surveillance camera. I just don't think I'll ever get... Okay. Now we got the steel windows here. Even an ultimate can't destroy this place. Unless they had ultimate superhero powers. Or they were ultimate steel cutters. Okay. Alright, what do you got for me? More hamburger tails? I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Well, let's see. There is the one room leading to the data room, and this other room that is right across from me. Let's see what else is locked. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. Okay, everybody, you heard the bear. If we don't go to the school store, the bear might die of loneliness. I repeat, the bear might die of loneliness if we do not do what it says and go to the school store to play with it. Wishful thinking, I know, but I mean, hey, in a situation like this, maybe sheer imagination here could make reality twist itself into something of a miracle, you know? I'm not even making any sense right now. Ignore me. At least I got another coin out of this. Okay, let's check out this door. The Headmaster's room. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's room. Headmaster's room. There must be something worthwhile in there. Huh? The door's locked. Damn it! Okay, that's 2 locked rooms. And now we have an office. And I see a photo on the ground. This is the office. But of course there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. Well, for all we know, a teacher is responsible for our current predicament, so just food for thought. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel much weirder. And like the rest of this fucking school's architecture and color scheme doesn't. Okay. Oh, lucky us. 2 coins in a row. $3. At this rate, I'll become a millionaire in 2 days. This flower on desk. Oh, no more flowers for me to examine. How unfortunate. Alright, is that everything? Alright, let's take a look at this photo. I see Celeste doing something to Ifumi and Saika right behind her. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? It's just like that one other picture we found before, featuring Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon. Now Makoto, pocket the damn thing before the bear shows up. Celeste, Ifumi, and Saika. Smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. Does Celeste's face look like a smiling face to you? Do you honestly need to borrow Hifumi's glasses? Or what's left of them anyway? A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Hifumi is not a normal teenager. Then again, to be fair, neither is Celeste. Just a normal group of high schoolers. None of you are normal. You're all ultimates. Just a normal group of high schoolers living in a normal school life. I can't possibly believe that they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here. But that doesn't really jive with everything that we knew about our first meeting back at the prologue. Including Sayaka. No. There's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. Debate its authenticity later. Just grab the damn thing. No! You're fake! Makoto, you left your brain at the front door of your dormitory room when you left this morning, didn't you? That's why you're making all kinds of stupid fucking decisions, or lack of decisions in this case. God damn it, man. Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was faked too? Come on. Then you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there was such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Who'd be third?
Too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it a fake? Oh, Makoto. You're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you want to try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
It's true.
The picture is real. No more, no less. So, if I can believe you, then I gotta find out what exactly is the nature of this picture, and number two, when it was taken. Or at least I would if Makoto had a working brain this morning and actually pocketed the damn thing and left before the bear showed up, but alas, he does not today. Without another word, the Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? Is it really real? If that's true, if that's the case. Okay, we got one more room to look at, and it is this one down here. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Hold your breath then if you're worried about it. That'd be the first intelligent thing you've done all this morning. A surveillance camera. I just don't think I'll ever get used to it. I mean, who could get used to being watched 24/7? It's gotta be when you were attacked last night. They bonked you upside the head too hard, and now your brain is malfunctioning. Thank you very much, Luchadore. You freaking damaged this poor cracker's brain. I hope you're proud of yourself. It's a remarkably big shelf, and stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right.
Ah, listen, Makoto. Listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me! Okay, Hina. Just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine?
Okay.
I forget how that word's pronounced. And what? They even have they have protein Zymex. What's that?
Hey!
A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. My prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? I've already taken a good look at things around here. I haven't spoken to these two proper! There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall to talk to the others. God damn it, I was trying to just look at everything else first and then save talking to them for last. Fuck. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. If it means anything, Kyoko, I apologize on behalf of this brainless monkey. Kyoko? I think my apology is being denied. She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset with you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Yes, I did, and it's one word. Betrayal. This is bad. Kyoko? Okay, I thought there'd be a slightly different bit of dialogue, but I guess not. I guess it wouldn't hurt to look around the room real quick first. Alright, Hina, what do you got for us?
Yeah.
There's a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also, a bunch of different poisons. Oh boy, poisons! I bet that won't be used later. Poison? They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well,
just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the Mastermind. Alright, what do you got for us here? I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the Headmaster's room. The Headmaster's room? That sounds exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? What? No, please. Continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest tips in town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Hell no, I didn't.
hey, come on now.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the Headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your Headmaster's door. What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Calm down, Monokuma. That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. Do you have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it!
I'm not mad!
What?
You're totally mad!
This is kind of depressing.
But I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations! Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There! That's a rule now, you jerks! The new rule's been added to the regulations menu. Attempting to break into locked rooms is strictly prohibited. Sure enough, there it is. Is he gone? Phew. I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me, for serious.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Okay, Ogre, what do you got for me? Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. So, has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
You're serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone, do something to cheer me up! You probably set it on fire, didn't you? You're probably trying to cook yourself something, and you burned the whole goddamn house down. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed! What a convenient excuse. No. I have something I'd like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one. Another one. But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. In the classroom, the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Undoubtedly. Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be! It's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
so
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died. Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? It's okay, Makoto. I have faith in you. You can realize why she's mad at you. Eventually. Maybe in about a week's time. I I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys. Stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna flow away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. How nice of you to finally show up. Byakuya! You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sink into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry. Don't apologize to him.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. You sure about that? And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers. He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did you tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath? You wish.
Okay.
A mixed bath, and apparently she does too. If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Alright, let's go take a look-see. Hey, Toko Loco. When I got to the dressing room... Actually, I got it backwards. Loco Toko. Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it. With Master. With Master! You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way! We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well...
No. I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
Huh?
What are you, his dog? For all intents and purposes, yes, she is his dog. If that's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. See? You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. You don't have to go that far.
What?
Hey, guys! What's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing! Just kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist, now a super sadist. Alright, hero, you heard her. Get on your knees and beg like a good boy. Listen, Kyoko, about that picture from before. She's been very thorough about pretending I don't exist. Well, you've been very thorough this morning about pretending to be an absolute moron, so... tit for tat, you know? Well, I guess we have no choice but to use force. A shot to the face would stand out, so go for the gut. But she's a girl.
What the heck?
Who cares? I've already got a mountain of lawsuits waiting for me when I get out. What's one more?
You SOB!
You really expect Jill to sue you in court? Okay. Okay. Hey! Afro Thunder! Don't get any bright ideas, okay?
My beautiful scissors!
You're totally not adorable, so I'll make sure you live when I stab you. But it'll hurt like hell. I'm strong against women and children, but not women and children that seem strong. So, you're not good against men in general, is what I should take from this, yeah? So, Mr. Cracker here can take you on without any trouble? Okay, Makoto, here's an opportunity for you to make yourself stand out more among all the super average riffraff. Beat this man senseless! This guy's the worst.
What the heck?
Whatever it is, I really don't want to have to beg her. Come on, Mako, just do it. Why me? Why's it got to be me?
What are you saying?
It's fine. It's not the end of the world if you beg a little. But the same goes for you.
Just a second.
No, it would be the end of the world for me. You sound like a little kid right now. Well, she acts like one half the time, so what do you expect?
Well,
She's essentially our opponent right now. I'm not sure I trust her to keep her word even if we did do what she asked. Well, if she doesn't keep her word, then, well, she's got scissors on her. I say we take them and use them against her. And I see a nice big red thing sticking out of her mouth that we could target first. Toko? Seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
What?
Hmm?
You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto. Give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and said, "Please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop?"
I'm on fire!
Oh great, we've aroused her. Such an ultra-miraculous feeling of happiness! All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating! So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
I find it funny how Toko's alternate serial killer personality can recognize abuse when it's being dealt to her, and yet Toko herself can't. Toko's a hot mess, what can I say? That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay! You sure you're not gonna do anything? I'll go to bed every night for the rest of my life thinking about what just happened. Should Saltine Cracker here be worried about his safety? I mean, I know he promised to play Cupid for you, and Master and all, but still. Hey, Kyoko. Still ignoring me. Good job, Makoto! That was some real top-tier begging! You would know all about that, wouldn't you? Afro Thunder. I think that's what she called you. What kind of relationship do Byakuya and Toko even have, anyway? A very unfortunate one. Much to my pleasure. Here's my main concern. Alright, let's look at the laptop now.
You really came!
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
Um...
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over. That's the second and most intelligent thing you've done this morning.
So then...
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That kind of mostly jives a bit with what Monokuma told us right at the beginning as to why we're here.
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Hey,
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. I told you couldn't trust the teachers. Well, then again, the teachers aren't administrators, so never mind. What? Wait, hold on. And the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
no way!
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense! Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What a name. Does it actually have something does it actually have a proper name, or is that its actual name? Because I gotta say, that's the most unimaginative name I've ever heard for a tragedy ever, if that's the case. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Something that 5-year-old would come up with.
You see,
Otherwise known as the tragedy, is apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Yeah, the tragedy is a lot better, if vague. Because of the tragedy,
well,
Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy, took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. But how does that explain us being picked out by the school, and then, well, going to it just weeks ago, if the school was already closed down by then? From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was,
sorry.
sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. You are not useless! Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. This is perhaps one of the biggest clues that we've come across in a while. And that's all he said.
What?
Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
So,
There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the Mastermind. The Mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the Mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No. That I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak Headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the Headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The Headmaster?
The Headmaster is here in the school? This is the first time I've ever seen you with this expression, Kyoko. Care to explain why you find this so shocking?
Okay.
And that's gotta be the Mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the Headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real Headmaster that much more suspicious.
You're serious?
But if we broke down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes. I will find the Headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to. Kyoko, what's going on with you? As if she'd tell you now that you've broken her trust. When she heard about the Headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Then, it really is all over. It ain't over till we're dead, buddy.
hey,
Wait. Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then, maybe I'll take a little rest. You've earned it. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But,
But I feel kinda sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
Well...
I know, but still. He did everything he could for us, you know? That, and he's kind of losing more people to talk to. I mean, yeah, I did. But that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
Hey,
come on. It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human. I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right!
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think a better argument would be that he actually seems genuinely intelligent and even self-aware. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. There's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
how about that?
Check this out! Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So
anyway.
What?
Don't so anyway that! It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from what I don't remember where!
hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more an alter ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that? Well, frankly, I kind of question it too. I mean, look at everything that's happened since we first got here. All the people who ended up being killed and betrayed by, well, their murderers. And how they were going to end up getting the rest of us killed so they'd had an opportunity to escape. This death game that we're in has proven one thing. It is frankly suicidal to just easily place your faith in people like that in this situation.
Wait.
I mean, it sucks, but I fully agree with Kyoko here. The story's gone off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well...
yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. Well, with a name like that, I thought it was something simple as a school burning down. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least...
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to the school.
What?
Maybe all the students here were killed or something!
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Would it be...
Then, maybe they covered it up. That'll explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible. But then why would they still send out letters and shit inviting people like you to still attend school?
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway,
Maybe. But right now there's only one path to open to us.
so...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what?
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well,
But that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah. You're right.
So then,
Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here. Yeah. Good idea.
Yep.
Then I... Goodbye, Jill. Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byaku is gonna be so mad at me. So that wasn't intentional then, you sneezing.
whew,
Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. Poor Toko. But then again, she doesn't really see that as a bad thing, now does she? But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away.
Making me angry!
Oh no! The bear is angry! Whatever shall we do? It's pounding. With anger! You're still not mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath. But that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm really angry!
My head's about to boil over with rage!
Please!
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra.
Pung, pung.
Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
Fang for a fang? Be careful! You just chanted the incantation of devastation! Incantation, excuse me.
Huh.
No, it's just a saying.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Well, apparently somebody did something to him that he did not like one bit. So raise your hand, guilty party. What did you do to the bear? Did you insult its sexual prowess?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
correct.
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone head back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the Headmaster is the one behind it all. The Mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think you can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
So they couldn't afford to make you a large shrimp, but they were able to afford to make you a bear. That totally makes sense.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. Well, we can do that next time, for the next episode, because I feel like cutting things off here. And we can just basically ponder over the clues that we've uncovered about this so-called tragedy, and the Headmaster possibly being our mastermind in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Danganronpa. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will see you all next time. Take care.